Alright, what's up guys? So this is Paranormal Adventures Season 4. Yes, we are finally here. So what I'm going to be doing that's kind of brand new is, one, obviously talk about each individual house. We have a lot of milestones that are coming up. So right now we have, I think we're at 30. This will be the 31st episode. By the time this season is done, it will be 40. Next season will be the 50th episode. And what I'm going to do is, obviously season 5 is the milestone season. And it is going to be very different from the previous seasons, including this season. It's going to be very different. And also I'm going to obviously try and merge real paranormal stories and paranormal adventures together with basically, I'm going to put real paranormal stories and paranormal adventures out the same day on this channel so that real paranormal stories can start getting an audience here too, and maybe bring those viewers to real paranormal stories channel. But I was thinking that, so this 3-part series is going to be, because there's going to be 3 things I'm going to be talking about: Carly's house, Jamie's house, and then Jennifer and Sarah's, which is going to be this 3-part. But no, this is going to be a 4-part, and this is basically, this first episode is just a rundown of their first house, with the first house that they lived with other roommates before they moved in with my closest friends, their closest friends, because their closest friends are my closest friends, my closest friends are their closest friends. We're all this very, very, very tight-knit group. And if I was out in Florida, I'd be living with them right now as well. But I'm in Indiana, so they had a house for about, everyone officially left and moved with their friends in around October. So for 2 months they had this house to themselves, and in that 2 months a lot happened. But so this season is only going to have 3 houses. Next season, I'll get into that once we get through season 4. But it's going to be very different. There's only going to be one house I'm going to be talking about, and then something very, very, very special. So let's just begin. So you have to go all the way back to 2015. So we all decided that we are going to basically go all for our masters together. That way we all graduate at the same time. And what they're all going to do after that is we're all going to be making a business together. Some of it has to do with YouTube. Some of it has to do with entirely own business and stuff like that. But back in 2015, we all became friends very, very, very quickly. In the first 2 weeks, we were already best of friends, and have been for the last 4.5 years now. So In June of 2015, they decided that they're not going to go into a dorm, they're going to get a house close to the campus. And a lot of schools do that where they rent out houses near, and it's for students. So they did that, and it was with two people that had totally different schedules and all that stuff. And within the first month, they knew that the people that they're rooming with are not going to be there for that long. They're only there for a month and a half. And then they left, and then the other group of roommates, because they lived with, there's 4 total people. It was them 2, and then Jennifer and Sarah. Both of them were best of friends, but Jennifer and Sarah weren't really close with them. They didn't really connect that well. But so one night they were told that, hey, we're going to be rooming with some other people. If you want to keep the house, it's fine. If you want to room with someone else, that's fine. Just make sure you tell, because these people were already freshmen too. But the reason why they were leaving is because they wanted to be close to the people that they were, 1, already friends with, and 2, already going to the same classes as them as well. Kind of like what Jennifer, Sarah, Mike, and Matt do now. So they have the house to themselves. It's now October. I'm just going to tell one experience. So Jennifer and Sarah sleep in the same room because they've been together for 5 years now. I think it is. Because they got engaged 2 years ago. Oh, wait, no, 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. And so obviously they sleep in the same room. And one night they were in the living room. They both were just watching some stuff, and all of a sudden they turn off the TV because they're going to go in there, in the bedroom, because they had to get up to go to school early. Because usually class starts, they have the late class, but they had to go into school early because they had to talk to someone about something. I forgot what it was. So they go in, so they turn off the TV. As soon as they turn off the TV, they see something. Now, at first, they thought it was just a glare from the light. But when they looked over, the light wasn't on. It was basically this, I don't know what the hell to call it, but it was basically a shadow. And as soon as they turned the TV off, there was a shadow. And usually, if there's a light on, you're going to see a shadow or something like that. This was different because there was no light on. There was only the decoration lights that were along the hallway leading out into, because they have this long decoration of lights that go from the hallway to the thing. And they leave those on during the nighttime. So they see this, they turn around, don't see anything. They look back over, it's gone. But what they thought, at first they didn't really think of anything of it, but then all of a sudden it happened again. That was just the start of of all the paranormal experiences that they would have. So that is it. So that is all the thing I want to tell today. This will be a 4-part series. The next 2 houses will just be 3 parts. That way it's 10 episodes. So that is it. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.